が運の月。スーパーユフィーちゃん降臨。シュシュシュよっセイバイ火に大暴れの巻。どんなもんだい。
Yuffie, Sanjo. Hello, FFBE Fox. This time I'm going to introduce you to our slowly cuties, Yuffie. Yuffie kids are as we have anticipated since the first day of live stream, if you still remember. Even after the additional survey, still there's not much different. She is pretty much a headache to Sephiroth as we have anticipated, but not something uncounterable. First, let's get into her skill. So, the recommended passive would be the first one to increase your offensive power and the second one that increase evasion. Yuffie is also capable of increasing her move to fight, which make her a good candidate for CM mode. However, her team upgrade skill is a bit unimpressive in my opinion and considerable bad such a shape. So for the reaction, Yuffie's best reaction has 100% proc chance upon evade, making it perfect choice for Yuffie, though it still rely on opinion AI. And the next one is the buff. This one is the most important buff for Yuffie, ignore sure hit. Because this buff taking effect, Yuffie has to go on full offensive to get full advantage on her buff duration, because she can only attack twice, right before the ignore sure hit expire. After that, she extremely vulnerable to attack and can get one shot later easily from sure hit, especially with no gust or less. Also, her one-time barrier will often get dispelled early by opponents like Sephiroth. Despite having this buff, well, nobody has ever activated it by two reasons. Firstly, due to the speed buff that she gained from this is actually lower than what she could gain from her LB. Another reason being that with this buff active, she will be less likely to use her ignore sure hit buff, which is, to be honest, most people just let her stick with the luck trust buff if they can spare the chance. And let's go to the offensive skill. Well, this is your generic non-elemental shuriken attack. Yuffie will use this quite often when she is low on AP because she doesn't have abundant AP like Sephiroth. Moreover, AP Legends bell buff isn't suitable for her at all because she will lose the chance to cast ignore sure hit buff. Another one is this. That is her signature attack too. In order to use this attack, you will need 3 enemy grouping up nearby for the AI to consider using the attack, and even though the chance to inflict blind is pretty low because most people would have Odin Esper that give 25 by resistant. This attack is still one of the biggest tank killer of Yuffie due to the slash resist penetration, though high AP consumption. The next one is just a 5 high damage XT attack and also remove protects. And the last one, well, Furin Kazan. Closing in and attack thrice on enemy. The only difference coming from Dream Upgrade is that the 40% ATK buff will trigger before the attacking instead of trigger after the attack. What a sad upgrade, isn't it? Anyway, here we come for the limited burst. Yuffie limited burst main selling point is increasing depth penetration and agility for herself. This attack will be used more frequently against tank or in case we haven't installed keen passive defense penetration. However, this attack comes with major downside being that it consumes a lot of AP and Yuffie has neither AP regen nor reduction despite Sephiroth having both. From this point, it's pretty much what I have said during the live stream that Yuffie kits aren't really impressive compared to Sephiroth. Every single one of Sephiroth kits always come with 2 or 3 additional effects, meanwhile Yuffie can only do one. Think much like normal characters. Even then, due to Yuffie being designed to counter against this dark current meta, in the actual face-off between Yuffie and Sephiroth in normal mode, Yuffie will have an advantage. Well, it's not like Sephiroth couldn't ramp up enough accuracy to land a hit on Yuffie too. It's just that in order to go in such range, your Sephiroth will lose to opponent Sephiroth's mirror match easily. So you have to balance this out between having high accuracy or having high compatibility against those who don't evade. Overall, the meta is going as I have predicted. Water, Fire, Dark, Loop over. They are the top 3 meta elements currently. True way for the water team to go against Yuffie is either by increasing accuracy for Amneris and going all out on accuracy stat, or you can use water healers such as Elite or Eudila to stall out for 3 turns before finishing her off, because Yuffie can only evade for 3 actions, and after she lands her 3rd attack, she will become vulnerable to sure hit attack from Atlas, Pene, or even other. In addition, Pene and Amneris can stack double self-heal with its plenty. Current water team is designed to be very tanky, and newer release often come with free heal, making it a hard time for Fire Ninja team to take them down in a short buff duration. At this point, it's Yuffie's main weakness. Fortunately, most of the time Fire Ninja team will whip out Dark team before their time runs out much faster. Otherwise, Sephiroth can handle them later easily. Note that if you are playing CM using Yuffie, you will have to close in your opponent after using Ignore Sure Hit ASAP, because you will only have 2 chances to land the attack before you will have to use the buff Ignore Sure Hit to buy more time, which makes it really a hassle because you have to keep maintaining that buff. But in exchange, those who rely Sure Hit can't touch you. So now let's go for the summary. Yuffie weapon is considered very good. Yuffie can share VC card and other equipment with other ninjas, but her signature shuriken is only suitable for herself. If we only take weapon into account, Yuffie weapon is as good as Sephiroth's weapon. From now on, let's talk about team play. In general, this team requires you to go on fast offensive, while capable of keeping up the chain to improve the explosive damage. You will be on the list with time for the most part, so the suitable candidate will be Fire, Eudila, King Mont, or Pizarro. However, the case of CM, Kitone may be viable as well due to jump swap tick. The main issue with Fire evade team is that you will need a full set of cards, especially Pizarro card, which is extremely limited, and also the most important one, so to speak. After that, you can focus on more attack cards. This time around, I will divide the arena showcase into 2 parts. The first will be Team A, where I use Mon as a tank to bait enemy while having Yuffie or Eudila going for a flank. This team has more stable performance against high accuracy team due to Mont, so that is my main team. And in the second part, it will be Team B, where I will replace Mont with Pizarro to gain an upper hand in a mirror match, because Eudila had sure hit, while Pizarro can increase accuracy and Yuffie can provide Lux buff. Still, a fight between both events is really risky. Anything can happen, so both sides can win. May the war begin.
鼓動が私の気持ちで敵なし私にあったが運がファイユーさん降臨
戦い抜く覚悟は全力でいく。
我こそ古代竜の
殲滅援護話が早くていいわね。やりましょう。助かる覚悟はいい？
これで終わりだ。
ドキドキしてきました。セイバイ
倒せ。
心の隙間
滅びの始まり。
心に迷いが見えます。こっからだかんね。そっちもやるわね。残念。鼓動が私の腕で敵なし私にあったが運がファイユーさん降臨
戦い抜く覚悟は全力でいく。
私の秘技お見舞いするわ。ありがとう。
我こそ古代人の
助かる話が早くていいわね。嬉しいわ。ありがとう。
僕は引かない。
ドキドキしてきました。見て驚け。それ
全力でいく。
行くぞ。
倒せ。
セイバイユービー
すまない。
鼓動が受け取ってください。敵なし私にあったが運が体かんね。私にあったが運がビー降臨
戦い抜く覚悟はできている。戦い抜く覚悟はできている。倒せ。
こっからだかんね。
全力でいく。
ドキドキしてきました。見て驚け。
行くぞ。僕は引かない。これで終わりだ。
さです。隙見っけ。
全力でいく。僕は引かない。
スーパーユフィちゃん降臨。よっ。よっ。それ。やせ。
鼓動が
受け取ってください。ところ敵なし。
鼓動が私の気持ちです。
私にあったな運の突起だよ。私にあったな運の突き。じゃじゃーん。
嬉しいです。受け取ってください。
あんたね。せや。好きにして。こっからだかんね。
心に迷いが見えます。
スーパーユフィちゃん降臨。
はっ。心に迷いが見えます。
そうだ。こっからだかんね。すきゃぶっ
はっ。心に迷いが見えます。
タッパー。好きにっけ。
心に迷いが見えます。思いの強さです。
見て
心に
驚け。
迷いが見えます。
やっ。
この気
Here comes a new challenger!
And in this special showcase, I use setup from Yuffie team copy paste from someone renowned showcase. Then make a surprise attack against my core teammates to find out who has the best dark team to counter it. My guild member Alinji seemed to get the most appropriate one so far. He did use accuracy green passive and accuracy trust stone, but he still be able to sack hit HP set and elemental resistance for good defensive too. Whereas still have high enough output against other Sephiroth team. He actually almost beat other Sephiroth team in my guild despite the condition. With this is not the highest stack accuracy type for Sephiroth, but later the one with highest win ratio against both Dark and Fire put together. Again, this Yuffie set is either Dark that he may kill my Yuffie from early hit, or that he store the time until the buff run out. Either way, his Sephiroth and Lucia both use strong sure hit. Yudila and Pizarro won't do much.
いい
これが望みに変えれます。私が支えてみせる。そんなもん見て驚け。いい気分だ。熱くなってきたな。負けられないわ。いい気分だ。やるじゃん。好きにつけ。援護するわ。ここからだぞ。もっと楽しむ。
And in this second fight, I repeat this 2 rounds just so you can see the different variants. But he has 100% win against these 3 events setup. And if you ask if this happened by chance, does Pizarro always get LBE at the first? I will say that this always happen against this team, even if you swap spot, because your team is forced together for lock up TMR. After that, the unit will always move together. When Sephiroth's LB is very large, he has both haste and quick. So, if you're using this event lock stack setup in this map, this Sephiroth setup will destroy you. Of course, things might change on other maps, but in this map, Lemure combo with Lucia and Sephiroth really do the justice.
闇は見た。
援護するわ。
いい
ドキドキしてきました。心に迷いが見えます。スーパーユフィーちゃん降臨。これが望み。私が支えてみせる。やるじゃん。もっと楽しませられます。
滅びの始まりだ。
All in all, 3 event isn't good way to go. This setting is strong against casual, but weak against pro, because there are so many ways to counter when you rely too much on 3 turn buff. So I will say this again, that having a tank like Kingmon make your team more stable. You could bait opponent team and make your teammates safety. You can look at this example.
これで終わりだ。
熱くなってきたな。
抗ってみろ。
援護するわ。
それでいい。あがいてみせろ。
あるがままに。見て驚け。私が支えてみせる。
いい。滅びの始まりだ。
やるじゃん。うちに行け。援護するわ。
それでいい。悪夢は火か。
私が支えてみせる。
いいぞ。
思いの強さです。セイバイ。やっ、うかつ。心の隙間。負けられないわ。向かうところ敵なし。この力なら。それだ。負けられないわ。見て驚け。ユービーちゃんの大勝利。
Okay, and this is the picture of RNG team as I mentioned before. He still used SP touchstone to give Sephiroth a good element list, but he insert 10% luck into the option. He equipped green passive from book list to increase the accuracy by 20. Also use accuracy touchstone set. With reduced firepower quite a bit, but still managed to beat majority of Sephiroth mirror match, since his Sephiroth still one-shot other in the guild. So I feel this team has really good match-up ratio. Anyway, it's my expect that Yuffie is still cost 90 units despite she's made to win Sephiroth in general, but pro player with purple equipped could still find their way to counter it. So this is just like any old day event meta before. With I can still have my hope up that event team will do well in the manual mode. And that's all for me. I hope you have fun and learn something from this. Please click like and subscribe button for future content notification. And if you would like to support me directly, please join us and become a family membership. Making video costs both time and money, and all those fun are actually right back at you on creating better video. Thank you and see you later. Bye bye.